Previously on Trigger Happy Havoc.
DANGANRONPA.
Of course, Japanese game, patty shot, of course.
Motherfucker, you Dragon Ball, some shit like that? That's some bullshit. This is like One Piece. No one really dies except the people that did. Will your hope win out? Or will my despair claim victory?
Kill yourself. Why won't anyone accept me? Oh! Clip this if you want. Clip this if you want. Makoto Naegi, you're a bitch-ass motherfucker. You're an asshole. You suck major balls. He pissed on my fucking wife. And it even lets her bite us. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? She's kind of a baddie. Greetings, my dearest friends. It is I, Madness, and welcome to the final Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc stream and episode. It's been a long journey. It's been a long track for us to come to this moment. 15 years later, I am finally finishing Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa once again. Ready to finish this experience, this oh so nostalgic experience. Hopefully this will be the last one, otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot. Last time we just finished what you call it? We saw the picture that Monokuma gave us. Everyone was there except for us, so it was really interesting. Ugh. All right, let's talk with him. Let's go talk with this. Now we have to like talk with people to like clear things up. Like, hey, what the fuck's up with this? It's been wild. It's been long. Let's see how we end things. Bitch Kia. Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya? I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he always does? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Like he always does? Like, I'm sorry, dude's an asshole. That's not news. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, we found Hiro on our way there. I'm guessing everyone's having the same reaction. Hey, why is everyone in this picture except for me? Hey, Hiro! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? That's kinda sus. My wife! Wifey, wife. Huh? Wait, what? I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there. What? Huh? Toko? Why? What happened? Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah! It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. She passed out, dumbass. What? I was asleep. Oh, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny?
Girl, don't call me out. Man, this stream is starting really well. Okay, so where did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What do you do to Miss Mother Rose? Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Lamau, hi, Melt. How are you? How are you? You had to come right at that time.
Hi.
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. I'm good. How are you? I'm fine. Very exciting. Lamau, yeah, interesting timing. Yeah. Real interesting timing.
Bingo basinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, that's how that works to protect memories.
Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory, okay.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. Fuck!
I don't know. I'm sure Jack is around somewhere doing his own investigation.
By himself?
Yes, she's so cute. Like, Genocide Joe is so cute. I assume so.
I knew it! I totally knew it! I'm a pro when it comes to all things master! Anyway, I gotta hurry! I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now!
Yeah. Stab him while you're at it. Toko, that show, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Like, it's not that hard, man. I totally forgot to ask about that picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be a reason for it. I wonder why the girl afraid of blood and corpses would have fainted. I truly wonder. The fridge, it's open. No shit, Sherlock. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. Oh, hello, Kirigiri. Stopped crying about your absent and now dead father? She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. No shit. Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge seeing what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew why she'd fainted? Were you standing there the whole time? Actually? Were you like there this entire time just watching this interaction? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. Oh no, you just got here. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gonna be... Makoto. Oh man. I wanna say you're a nice guy. I wanna say you're a nice guy. But comments like this. God, man. She's mentally ill. We'll write you out today. Say what you want. Okay, motherfucker. She's mentally ill. She has a disorder. A bad representation of a disorder, but a disorder. And you say, oh, why is everything gonna be so difficult with her? My brother in Christ. She needs help. She needs to be understood. She needs patience. She doesn't need you to be so pedantic and an asshole about it. Not everything's about you. You need to be a big boy, put on your big boy pants, and be a decent person to her. God. Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body's in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside the fridge, but it's still the same number of corpses. Interesting. Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Yeah, but they were only like 9 corpses, and not that one. As we checked before, it matches the exact number of people that are dead right now, including Junko and Oshima. So that's funny. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right! Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? Be a good little boy and stand there in the corner. So for anyone who's in bodies, I can't look inside. Pussy! Yeah. She's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it! There's no other explanation. I mean, yeah. No, that's the same thing. Okay! I guess we should be checking other people. Hina. I think that's the last person I need to check with. Girl, are you dead ass on the dining hall? Wait, I cannot teleport. Wait, so like, what do you want me to do? Left side. Blah blah blah. Oh, it would seem the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue lights comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. And if we remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9 lights? Buy a lot of lights! Tarps, you know, I think it's in 4. Yeah. Said buy a laugh. Oh, we didn't have this? Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they slow. Anyone can do a good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little bit difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time in the night with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object that was as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Ah, old. Why can't I say old normally? Like old man, old person, wah. Where does it say they are old? Huh?
Because
All the Munakamo file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Of course you don't, because you're a fucking idiot. The difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old,
However,
but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokomo file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very
Certainly,
least-
you can allow that as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be as any good at detective work because you're a fucking idiot. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay.
Hey,
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Well, I mean, if you're insisting on it. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
7 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get it right? You remember all that? Well, I thought she was kind of a baddie, so I remember that. They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
indeed,
And don't forget the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then, it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kinda chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You're really naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? Yeah, she's kind of fucking with you. I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on! I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh yeah! I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Well, then talk about it you don't need me to, point and click. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see. see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belonging to any one of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers, right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll make sense. Class 78 Urgent Interviews. A DVD? And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so watch it and see it for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in that place, in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD, baby!
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to my ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the question I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there is no room on my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Because I burn with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with this death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it. I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said that, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only one ever absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko, I should head to the AV room to check it out. It's hopelessness truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose! Hell yeah, Makoto! Man, that was a really nice interaction. Loki, Naigiri, there's a lot of truth on that. Let me talk to Hina. I'm curious about what she has to say. Hello, Hina. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Oh. Sorry, gotta go! What? She ran off so fast I didn't have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Dang. You show somewhere around here. There's the AV room. Archive. Nope. Show simply vanished from the depths of the earth. Face of the earth. God damn it, I'm a blah 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 blah. Let's get to this AV room. Store. Where's the AV room? Alrighty. They should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it on the player. It says that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but it made me feel. To me, it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh, Sayaka! Is this Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned in one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Okay. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? I don't remember the voice I gave Sayaka. Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Yeah, nice going, dumbass.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
And everything went to shit. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? I sat there thinking about it. I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. That's you, motherfucker! Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation. Yes.
Damn. So determined, like, yes. Where did you when did your balls drop, man? And why did they go back up when you entered the killing game? Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmasters, much less sitting down to talk to him like this. Low-key, if it was me, I would be like, damn, I guess I talked to him. Sorry, I forgot, but I guess I talked to him. That's straight up how my memory works. Just a whole ass conversations. Blick, gone.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, There's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes. This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Damn.
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Bitch has Byakuya. My wife! Hina, everyone, they all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recording just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmasters of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everybody else. She accepted a life within the school. One right you... Oh! Hi, Day! Hi, welcome to the stream. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I definitely didn't shit on Naegi again. Yeah, hi. Don't look at me like that! The monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oh, you fucking bitch-ass bear.
Whoopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service.
It looks like it works just fine.
It broke.
What did just happen to break just now?
Too bad. Now then, well, it doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere at any time.
Hi, Moss. Wow, sorry, Moss again. Help. Wow, because... But you's crazy. Melt. Dang. Day, I can't believe you. You really forgot that.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime.
Salud. Gracias.
That's what failure is, right?
I gotta change my username to be more melty. Change it to melting melt. No, the power something, whatever. Wait, what? I didn't read. Failure my ass! You got the power on purpose! Wow! He straight up caused. Naegi straight up said ass. Wow. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did... Yeah, he got a bad mouth. That man can barely cuss. Like, he just got really exasperated.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember where I'd come to school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It was really weird. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD. Oh!
Well,
To start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black. There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why...
Yeah. Wrap it up, man.
Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started.
Kill yourself!
The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you-know-where.
Don't be mean. That bit! That motherfucker's an asshole! The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. He deserves for me to be mean. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hopes and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. This is the end, chat. The final class trial. And the end of this series. Whew. Let's go. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Byakuya! Byakuya? What's up your ass, man? But they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Where's my wife? Silence. It wasn't any normal silence. Where's my wife? It was definitely silent. Where's my wife? So it was the first class trial. Okay, it's still show. I'm late!
I'm on fire!
Strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are. I still don't like it when you say it either. Yes! Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissors, sharp scissors in hands, I'll stab and gouge and shiv and master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Show. Oh! Where am I? No human language can describe this. What the fuck does that mean?
I guess everyone is here. Ooh, and wearing our gloomy guz faces, I see.
Well, now.
Okay, well then, let's begin. This final class trial is gonna be slathered in the pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the Triora every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already.
Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. You bitch ass is gonna do something dumb, I'm certain. One by one, the others followed. Yeah, dot. My wife! Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know what that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. I always get so sad we can't see Naegi's face like in D3. Oh, in B3 you can see the face of the protagonist when you talk? Oh, I'm excited. You're right. I'm ready.
So,
Ready to win. Right? Of course! I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way towards the opening, step after step towards the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Going down. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. Come on! Get on with it! Jesus fucking Christ, Naegi! I closed my eyes and sight fell away. That's us in the room for real. Okay. Okay. Okay, Day. Okay. Okay. Alsan 2 disappeared. Alone in the universe. I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage! The always exciting final boss battle! And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin!
Alright, chat. Oh damn, no poem this time? Aw, I had a bit prepared and everything. Dang. Okay, let's see what we got. Manual file. Place. This is gonna be evidence? Whew. Okay. I'm gonna go to control room. Alright, chat. I got my skills. I got the power. I got the means. I got the strangest dream. Da, 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 da. The difference in our common. Day saying L. Mel saying I got this. Thank you guys.
I've come up with a special rule.
Okay, this is the one time I'm gonna allow you this because yeah.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win!
Makes sense.
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
I wonder if the punishment, like the execution, would have been the same
are you
if
saying that if
we had
you
lost.
lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
I will kill myself, and I'm gonna put all of your names in the letter.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
I mean, technically, yeah, but like...
Bears never go back on their word.
I mean, yes, but no, but that really depends on how you count AI as a person.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious,
Okay,
huh?
hero.
Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Yeah, we all teamed up to fuck with you specifically.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
We're fucking with you specifically, hero. Group photo, interview DVD, Monaco file, places to check, Headmaster's Handbook. Okay, let's first see what we got.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
I have evidence of my own.
What
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has
The
been
music is
working
that shaky.
together.
I know, it's so good.
Hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How could the three of us each have that kind of...
God, Jesus! Fuck! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You guys have all been working. I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. I too have
Evidence that proves every... What? This doesn't make any sense.
How could the three of us each have...
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Man, that's some bullshit.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You two?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah.
But no.
Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Oh. Oh yeah, I never noticed. Like, I've seen these pictures every so often. I never noticed that one person is missing. Oh my god, look at Toko in the background. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at her. Sorry, getting back on track. I figured as much, in which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Right, here is not in this one. This one too, it's just like I thought. Leon, stick your tongue back into your fucking mouth. You're no show. You're no show. You don't look good with that. Oh, and also, Junko's also turning away.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Making this photo, no way.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But we have pictures where we are the only ones missing.
But my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Wait, what about
The
Byakuya's?
mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Because you're a bitch-ass liar, that's why. To prove I need to reveal Monokuma's trap, each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group pictures. The ones who got the photo.
I got it.
Toko! Why is Toko always one of the options? Have you guys noticed that?
Received it.
Every time we have to talk about someone, Toko is one of the options. Like, what? In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
Uh-huh. Look at
The
her.
picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
That's kind of funny, Lama. They need someone to blame. But why my wife? I cannot get over Toko in that picture. Look at her. Oh, she doesn't have the scars. Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
Here you go, Day. Another look at the picture where you like Makoto being a cutie patootie. This is for you.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Thank you. Took you long enough. Oh, come on. Why was Toko the only one with no swimsuit?
Each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
What happened, to be honest?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's staring at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Why is he the only one without a swimming suit? Come on, you can't edge me like this. Oh, there's Mokuro, actually. Never noticed her before. Mokuro is also there. Hin's picture. Hero's picture. And mine. Okay, what? I'm sorry. You didn't hear that. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Group photo.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
What did he say? I didn't say nothing.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
Don't expose me like that in chat, Melt.
No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Makoto, don't drop shit like that without explaining yourself.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
Byakuya has been really silent this trial. I like that.
What do you mean?
The real reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievably but entirely horrifying reason. Oh no. I don't know how to spell! Amnesia? Okay, it's amnesia. E C A There we go.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Loki, that's what happened.
As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
It's so funny. It's so funny that the one time he says some crazy ass shit and doesn't accept it is the one time is right.
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the truth, if that's the absolute truth, read! They have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. I'm gonna guess it's the interview. Oh my fucking god, man.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia?
Yeah.
When did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever
Sure about
since
that.
I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened. Idea that we lost our memories.
It's totally stupid. Obviously.
Okay, I think I know what it is. Okay. This is not that hard.
You're saying we all... Since when did this
Turn into some...
I promise you, ever since I got to, I remember everything that's...
Yep, there we go.
No, it's wrong. those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Girl. Please.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hopes Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
And you, and you, and you, and you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
In the conveniently put screens that Monokuma put
Headmaster did in fact interview
for this
you.
trial that weren't there.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
I liked it much better when you were quiet!
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
It's not really okay.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Keep it to yourself.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd
Take
say
a guess.
No, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Yeah, why am I kind of explain yourself?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane. How can I believe that?
You know what? Fair enough.
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, cause it's all true.
Well, thank you for confirming it. For confirming that.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, I really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
All right, thank you for confirming.
Oh, making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You
I
think
just
you
realized
figured
he's
out
standing
too,
on one of
huh?
those things that Japanese gyms have.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
Read the novel for that.
How? Come. That hardly matters right now.
Go read the Danganronpa Zero novel. I think that's what it's called.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
Clever way for the writers to just not explain it until later.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive?
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does.
But that part's still a secret.
Of course it is.
Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusama.
Okay, fuck you. You derailed this whole thing and then you want us to come back to that? Okay.
So you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Why did I say that at the same time? I hate that. To do that, well, either way, we have to explain the last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Okay, so wait, what's the argument here? Headmaster's hand, molecular control, Mukuro's profile.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course.
Yes.
They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the
Oh.
mastermind really here?
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's the mastermind is...
So, no, I don't want to contradict my wife. Come on, man. Why is always my wife? Why?
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find
Sorry if I'm not
some
talking much. I'm
evidence or
looking
something?
in.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside
Inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt.
Fuck
In
you.
which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Is it though? You dumb fuck. You stupid motherfucker, dumb son of a bitch.
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
You're ready, but it's going to 16 participant and whatever the fuck, blah blah blah.
So if
Dumbass.
the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Yeah, I guess.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
'Cause they're a pussy and they hid.
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
Of course you're not.
Well, it's not me.
Of course you're not.
I blame Makoto.
Oh! It's Makoto yell.
What? Why me?
Because she said so.
Cuz it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Damn.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Damn, that's a pretty compelling argument.
Nuts! Ya got me!
Bitch, don't do that!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
Easy for you to say. They're not accusing you.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we
Oh
should
shit,
put our
Byakuya
minds to work
defending
solving this
Makoto?
mystery.
Crazy.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
None.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
I mean, fair enough. What else more is there to talk about? I mean,
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
hold on. I need to check something. Mukuro's profile. Did not have a single scar or wound. Okay.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
Did she though?
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
There must have been the stab wound, the bullet head, the other ones.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body.
That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Did you? Bloody yeah.
I made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago.
Yeah.
They can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's confusing. It's fair that it doesn't make sense, but yeah, the whole trial doesn't make sense, so it's okay.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Oh, don't make me disagree with my wife.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
Okay, you don't have to be harsh about it.
She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say.
Yeah, defend yourself, girl. Yeah. You sure we're gonna deny you? Why bother saying it in the first place? You denied her, and you haven't shown any evidence that you won't deny her, you dumbass. Mukuru's profile.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
That's true.
She must have been in 100 different battles.
That's true.
So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
Don't be mean.
Didn't deny me this time,
Timesy Wimesy! Shut the fuck up! That was incredibly cute! Bitch, that was adorable! You son of a bitch!
Must have been so. When you think of it, obviously, she got all.
No, it's wrong.
Man, I'm suddenly not feeling guilty about killing you in my fanfiction.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's
No! No! You ruined it! 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 Fuck you! No! 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 Fuck you! No! No! Fuck the writers! Fuck this game! God fucking damn it!
After coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When
Like, it was low-key hot, and then you dropped the master line? Fuck off. Fuck off, writers. Man. Y'all love making me mad. God damn it. Examining her body if I was...
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Ultimate. Oh.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The mastermind.
I got it!
Yep. Okay.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, what are you laughing at, you fucking piece of shit?
Mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
By elimination.
The identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Are you sure?
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
I don't know. Do I? Because no Mukuru is the one that attacked me, even if it is in the face. If you compare what we know about Mukuru, the masked attacker. What? What?
You never saw their face.
What does the Monaco file say? I don't know.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
So obviously not.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there is another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Which part?
Oh? And what is it? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot?
Which one is it? Where's the... Where was the tattoo? Where's the tattoo? Where was the tattoo? I don't remember. Okay, hold on.
Could it be
The
hips?
left hand or right hand?
You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the.
Oh? Is it the right hand?
Maybe it was the right hand.
Hand? Maybe the. Or perhaps. Or could it be.
I think it's the right hand.
You never saw it, so you can't have any. I'm telling you.
Now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, fuck you! It's still not that one. Okay, maybe the left hand?
So you can't have. I'm telling you now. It was Mukuro. You're wrong. There's another part of the.
Oh? Is it the right or the left hand? Maybe the right foot, or perhaps.
Or could it be.
I'm guessing the left hand. I'm so lost, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
Telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay.
Shoot.
The hips? Are we really gonna use that information?
You never saw.
Are we deadass using the hips because of the profile?
Can't have any. I'm telling you now. It was. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the. Or the left?
Maybe the right foot, or perhaps the left. Or could it be
The hips.
Are we really gonna use the hips?
You never saw it, so you can't have any. I'm
If it's the hips, I'm killing myself.
It was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, wait!
There's another part of
I
the.
shot the bullet!
Is it the right hand?
Or the left.
I shot the bullet and it didn't hit! And it doesn't refill! So I didn't really hit it with the right hand.
You can't have. I'm telling you.
You now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh my god, Chad, I was about to do something really stupid if I hadn't noticed. Oh my god, Chad, I was about to use the hips.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
Did you though?
And there was no such tattoo.
Oh yeah, he's the one they have holding the knife. Right.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
You're sounding so convincing right now.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you, but what about Kyoko? It totally...
Is there something specific about Kyoko not being the one? I don't know, man.
Oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Oh yeah, because we saw the hands.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
She had scars in her hands, so she would have noticed that. If anyone could say anything. Yep. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burnt skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
How did she burn up her hands that bad, actually? Someone versed in the Kirigiri lore, please enlighten me. Kyoko seemed to savor the words that she said them. Jesus Christ.
My scars should suffice as proof.
Yep.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, they did not.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
I knew at one point, but I forget. Fuck, I'm such a fake Yume. Alright, you also Yume, Kyoko.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Damn!
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Yeah, but it was... But as a Yume Nagito more than feel less I feel for her. Okay.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all.
It's fine, it happens.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
Are they, though?
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
No, she was not.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Was it killed in secret?
After she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Damn, burn.
And she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here.
Stored somewhere. I mean, we have the thing, right? The Biolab. Yep. One place. The Biolab.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So
Was that always the case, or was that set up by
and it'd keep
the
body
mastermind?
preserved at the same time?
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
DARP? Probably mastermind, I think. Yeah. DARP.
I got it.
Okay, I got it.
What makes me so sure the body
Yeah, because why the fuck would a school have a morgue?
Is the tarp that we found in the garden.
Well, maybe for the ultimate mortician. I don't know.
When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny
Who
little...
knows? He might get peckish. Yeah, the ultimate mortician may get a little peckish, and you know, might need his neck.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Kill yourself.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved
Move the
the
body.
to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Rainbow flag?
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Yep.
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Yes.
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency.
One easily overlooked. Sorry.
La la la, I can't hear you.
La 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 la, my own place. Da 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 da. It's a good thing. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about?
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Shut the fuck up.
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
My PS3. Sorry, that's a. I didn't make that joke in this series. Damn, I made that on another thing.
Are you sure your family's still okay?
Loki, don't give a fuck.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad.
We're gonna continue that live dub. Yeah, and I'm gonna edit that stuff.
What do you think has happened to your family?
They're hopefully dead. Moving on.
As safe as you might have assumed.
I don't give a fuck. Moving on.
Stop talking about that.
Calm
Damn.
down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I... saliva. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Oh shit. Oh, locking in. Locking in.
Are you sure about this?
Es más fácil si hago esto. Es más fácil si hago esto. Pa, 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 pa.
About this? Are you sure about this?
Stop saying that!
Are you sure?
That's the only thing you know how to say! Okay, a different line. Fuck you up!
Sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Oh!
I'm not listening.
No, 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 no! But lights! 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 What?
Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this? I'm not listening.
Isn't the lights?
This should prove it.
Why didn't that work the first time? You saw that, right? You saw that. You saw how I shot that and it didn't work.
Kyoko's talking about
Damn, you're really good at that. Thank you. Yeah, you saw that. Like this. This is unfair.
What are you talking about? What about the lights? Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
But there were only 9 lights.
If the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted
That didn't
up
rhyme.
the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Okay, Loki, you gotta explain yourself a little better. Alright, the number light should be long. 10 lights.
I got it. 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is
It's incredibly suspicious. Okay, you gotta be of sass. Incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
Oh, I love you.
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. In theory.
So 10 people in all?
10 crime scenes, not 10 people.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
No, it never existed.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
None. Pay attention.
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Because the body was reused.
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Because there were actually 10 murders. There is no less bodies murders. The explanation for murders, the victims. Why is that? Only 9 murders took place. There weren't actually 10 murders. What? Well, that's not it? The mastermind destroyed a body. The same person was killed twice? That's the logic?
What about it? The same person was killed twice.
I thought that was gonna be the stupid one.
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again.
Murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims.
There's gotta be a better way to word that. The one that were only 9 murders makes more sense, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still...
You're making this more complicated than it had to be.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba,
She was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
Okay, low-key, there's no evidence for that, but okay.
Who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Okay, low-key, yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
Become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
Sayaka Maizono?
Junko Enoshima?
Grabbing that.
Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisawa?
You're gonna go by one, right?
Kiyotaka Hifumi and Celestia Lu.
Okay, funny. Lu, whatever.
Sakura, oh no, there's no way anyone was murdered twice.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
First try, baby.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
She got stabbed. A bunch.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Similarities match?
Yes, my love.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up.
Mm-hmm.
That explains why those two bodies are actually one
One
and
the
the same.
same.
so let me see if I have this straight.
You're not straight.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her
The body was kept in the biolab.
for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
Like herself.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be the same injury.
Hold on, I need to check something because I feel where this is going and I need to check if this says. Have been locked up until this point. Okay.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims,
But
but
9.
9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead,
One is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is
Yes.
it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still
Oh
alive.
dear, I love you so much, but you got lost in this conversation. I don't blame you, it's a lot.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
No, because it has the tattoo.
So Mukuro is
No, but
still
like that's
alive.
solid logic. That's solid logic. Like she had solid logic there here. It's just that Danganronpa is weird as fuck.
A little silence. Then I
Oh, she's
must be
blushing.
right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can we really believe that? No. Bio secret monochrome file. Okay, what do we got?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
Wait, the measurements.
Do you give up?
Right. The measurements.
The body we found wasn't Mukuro.
I'm sorry for contradicting you, but it's not true.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that course.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
The person she pretended to be. Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be.
Here's my answer.
There we go!
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Don't start. Don't start, you bitch ass, blonde ass, 1%ing ass.
She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
We established that's not Junko! We established that it was Mukuro disguised as Junko!
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Weren't you paying attention at all? Were you somewhere else? We established that! Didn't we?
She was dead. There's no question.
But that wasn't Junko!
Junko
Come
was.
on!
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
No!
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
No, he's not! He's laughing!
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
We stopped! Oh my god.
Too bad.
This is pissing me off.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
That's a good
Junko
question.
Absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead.
They're the same person.
There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could you have survived? Because she didn't fucking die! But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. Some sort of trick. What's it gonna be? Hangman's Gambit. Oh. Oh. These guys? Chat help! Chat help! Oh, it's R? Ray? Replica! Replica? No. Replace!
Now I understand.
Oh, that one's tough. That one was tough.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Huh.
Switched places?
That's
Okay,
right.
that's a weird way of
Before the
making it
Sphere's
out to be
killer,
like that, but
She
okay.
got someone to take her place. Specifically,
I just
Mukuro
my dad brought me a
himself.
drink. That's very nice of him.
Then And that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile. Right?
Deadass thought we already established this.
I don't know anything about
This just wasted time.
Thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
You sure about that?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
From the beginning.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Didn't you say you don't like manga? Didn't you say you don't like my? I think someone's a closet manga fan.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
Oh my fucking god! You people are people give up so easily. Some way. I forgot to explain how they could switch. They switch at the beginning. They switch at the moment of death. At the beginning.
I got it.
Oh my god! I have almost no life left.
Switch places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met
Was Mukuro?
was actually Mukuro all along?
Remember when Makoto said?
We'd already met her?
Yep. Remember when Makoto said her face looked different?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
Look, that's the most real reaction I've seen. Like, yeah, what the fuck? I had a conversation.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference.
True.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Foundation.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo
Melted?
after the body was extinguished.
Melt?
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
True.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
Whoa.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
Oh. Well, that's convenient.
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Damn, that was really convenient.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yep.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason
You
such
got
an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Oh, you got.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Okay.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Cause you're a bitch.
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Mm.
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but He can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. That was during our latest investigation. Group photo?
Shoot!
Oh, the DVD.
I got it!
We didn't get to see Junko's face.
I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
They cut it off before we could see Mokuro or Junko. Because that way we could see the differences, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko,
We would have
it's been
realized.
totally obvious that the Junko we met was an
Imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated the power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Oh shit, not again. Shut the fuck up. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Shut the fuck up.
Not listening. What are you even talking about? You even talking about?
Da 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 da. Okay, I'm like in the mega mode.
Punishment is
Ah!
waiting for you.
Which one is it?
That's impossible!
Ah!
This should
Okay, I got it. Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Oh my god.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up.
Oh, I
Did
need a
the
drink.
Same thing with this group photo.
Oh my god, I was almost dead.
When we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Junko's face is covered up. Guys, look at that! Look at that! I have nothing! I'm living on a pixel! Oh my fucking god! Junko's face is never shown. Junko's face.
I got it!
Oh my god,
Junko's
dude!
face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to
That was me and B3 literally hanging by a thread. Jesus Christ.
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible.
Yep!
So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet.
No, of course not. It was before.
With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is
The real Junko.
Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died.
Died. And the
And
real Junko.
is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murder.
Why are you talking like you're part of this? This is Kyoko and Makoto. You haven't done shit.
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair. Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on! Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now!
Damn, boy! Climax! Dun, dun. Okay, so, shit, we meet them. And it's actually Muguro. And then they fucking die, right? Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! She looks so cute! She looks so cute! She looks so cute! Oh my god, she's so pretty, so cute and adorable. Look at her! Oh my god, I love how she looks in this art style. I gotta look in. I gotta look in. Yeah, she's so cute, right? She's so cute! Oh my god, no one looks so good in this art style like her. She looks so good in this art style. She's the best. Okay. And they fucking die. Like 3. They grab that. They get it out of the morgue. Knife, but Kyoko is there to save. Was more like this. No, and here's where Kyoko. It was no. Kyoko sees them. Oh, show! Oh, come on, man! And they shove it on Mukuro's face. Oh no, wait, because this one is this one. So actually, this is supposed to be here. And this is actually them running away from Kyoko. And then this is I'm back for me, Day! Welcome back, Day! We are solving this case. And look, Day, look, she's so good, she's good. Lost my green. Okay, so okay, everyone finds them. This hottie tries to take the mask off. But no, don't. Oh, it blew up, and now it's fucked. Yeah, because that's that. And I think that's it. Yep, that is it. All right, chat. Let's do this.
Here's exactly what happened.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me wave, my wife.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima.
Damn, her titties wasn't that big. Was them? Were they?
But that wasn't the real Junko.
Why are they acting nervous?
What we saw before us was actually the 16th student.
Why are they acting nervous?
Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Like, I thought he He's on the couch today! Oh boy. I could have sworn she had smaller titties.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words,
The mastermind.
Junko and Oshima.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Mm-hmm.
Junko
Damn,
dragged the body
she looks
out of
pretty
lab
even dead. What the
using
fuck?
a tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Please don't fuck it up. Yes, okay. Hell yeah. Okay, got this.
She put on a mask and then attacked him.
What did I miss?
After making sure
What did I
he
miss?
got
The full of
good
shit
look at
line?
the mask, she left the room.
I don't think so. There hasn't been a full of shit line.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked him and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Sorry, that's a little funny.
Finally,
Man, she really flew, huh?
she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
She survived it. I can joke about it.
She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima.
Get got, motherfucker!
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Nothing?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Grenades are fine.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
Oh.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
What do you mean? Pfft.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh? Oh, here she comes! Ultimate Despair! Junko and Oshima!
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking.
The fuck are you talking about?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Isn't this trial like 5 hours long? I hope not!
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
And then what, you will read your tongue?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's low-key a bad bitch.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day, it was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored.
Naegi did not say that!
Face.
Huh? What about my face?
What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
That is a... Chihuahuas aren't even cute. They're little freak gremlins.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I don't remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen so many horror before. I'm just going ahead must the first day in main hall. Okay.
That's right. It was before I ever came.
That's
to
so
this
mean.
school. I remember seeing a magazine.
Is the catch? What am I? What the fuck you mean? What do you mean I hate Mexicans? I'm Mexican.
And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory.
Like, I'm sorry, Chihuahuas are not my thing.
Huh.
So I was right.
Do I like Mexican people? I can't say that I do.
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
Look, I'm sorry. I've had close encounters with Chihuahuas. I don't like them. I have my reasons for it. Yeah, because, oh yeah, Photoshop or whatever. Yeah, you know, they edited it and stuff and stuff.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
Damn!
I'm me. And Mukuro
I am
is
me.
Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
Why do you sound so bored?
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Jesus fucking Christ!
Fucking Enoshima!
Oh my god.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the ultimate despair!
Damn, that's a switcheroo. Despair!
Totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
True, I've always wondered that.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
What's the truth, though? I want to know.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind
Oh
the scenes.
yeah, she bad.
The
Fuck, the
so-called
the glasses
mastermind
really
had to
do
operate
add something.
Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation,
Ben,
I
you can
determined it
just
would be
put
impossible
glasses
to
on a
manipulate
woman
perform
and that
such
makes
duties.
them bad.
Because naturally,
Alright,
she turned
calm
out to
down.
be the
Okay.
letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
Junko office siren.
She had what I call the three
Yep.
atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Damn, okay.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Damn.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
You're insane.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Welcome to villains that are only evil because
Well,
fuck
no,
you.
Of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler.
Okay, new one. This is a lot of whiplash.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected.
Did you though?
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Oh yeah. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
I think that lesson was already learned.
Talk like that. You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
Hi, Naegi, you're facing an actual fucking sociopath.
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate
When
despair,
Naegi
you
raises
know?
his voice,
We
okay.
never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
Everyone cries when they're born, dipshit. It comes with the fact that you're suddenly alive when you didn't want to.
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
Then let's see if I'm not going further during the next game.
We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go
Not
all
they. What did I do?
the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Exactly.
That's not true at all.
Oh my god.
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me
Shrooms.
so excited.
Keep it in your pants.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
Super despair.
It's like super, 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 super despair.
Super Danganronpa 2.
More than that.
Or maybe you want to go a step beyond and go ultra. Like ultra despair. You know, girl?
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
Keep your weird fetishes away from me.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all,
She sounds like I forgot her name, the hot dog woman. Hot dog woman?
example to someone else. She must have died feeling such
I want a hot dog real bad. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm so jealous of her. Super
Day, what the fuck are you
jealous.
talking about? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? The one who plays the wife of Chuck. Oh! Oh, yeah!
You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own
So, fun fact, Junko and Toko have the same voice actress.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother
So, like,
level of
low-key,
nuts.
Junko's voice also, it's pretty
I don't
attractive.
compare to some lowly beast that can
Yeah,
only
the
kill
same voice
people,
actress.
Right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
You know, I would believe that if you were Toko saying that, but no, not you.
I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
He's going to the guillotine. When the class revolution begins, he's going out first.
Noble blood.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
I replaced all of your blood.
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so
Monokuma again.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away.
Are you talking about our memories?
Also, why are you no longer doing an Alex Brightman impersonation?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer.
You could take it as 2
So
VAs,
how
right?
about the next one? Maybe you should
I
solve the
think-
riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start floating.
Oh, maybe you're right. I need to look that up.
Damn straight. That's exactly
Damn
what
straight.
we're going to do. We're going
Oh, sorry, misclick.
We'll have our victory.
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memory did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
No, that's the point of memory loss. We don't recall shit. No, it was the motives Monokuma came up with.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
And you're back to this.
I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
God, you're so sexy.
Yep, you got it. So that's my question.
What
to
the
you
fuck
all.
was that? That came out of my... Wow. Wow. Okay, no. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, low-key, like, what? Oh, I shocked myself. I'm not gonna lie. That just came out of me. That just came out of me. Sorry. Sorry, chat. That came out of me. I mean, it's true, but damn, that came out of me.
When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
This thing for the mono love triangles, human connections.
I got it.
Toka's human connections was a bug.
At that point was human connections.
Oh, my poor girl.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example...
Your family.
Your family.
Your
For
friends.
example, your friends.
Okay, Day, you need to have the egg tonight. Okay.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Who's the biggest freak here?
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay.
Okay, got another switch.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Secrets? Strong heart, the past.
I got it. It was our past, right?
Day, okay.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Day, I got it. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, Day. Okay.
So, how long do you plan on dragging
Don't,
this out?
just don't drown, okay?
Relax, relax. Okay.
Mop the floor later. Okay?
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The third murder was greed.
I got it. It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy!
Okay.
Yeah, you got it again!
Lord, I got it.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain.
It was more than that, but
Greed
okay.
led to all kinds of
Like
death
mainly
and
greed.
destruction.
What What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Damn, sweet cheeks.
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Crazy ass Sakura's crazy ass death. Fucking Has-Been Hotel. No, fuck, shit. Fuck.
Shoot!
Betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's
God
betrayal,
damn.
that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
Did I miss and I got it? Yep.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Oh.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is
Hope.
Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Okay, we're back. Nagy sexy as fuck. Good luck. Thank you, Day.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin
Thin line. Such
Such
is hope and despair.
How much longer is
This
this
stupid.
speech of yours?
That's what everyone's wondering.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
Really now?
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's
Oh.
memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
So we had our memories. We wouldn't want to leave. You don't get to say that.
Which means
You're like
if
the
we
most
did have
racist
our
person
memories,
alive.
Then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want
There hasn't been almost any gameplay in this whole track. Despair, despair, blah blah, despair. Get it over, okay? Despair and make it grow.
Just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the same.
Who the fuck is Crazy Eddie?
Let me give you a hint.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Really? Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
Yes, Naegi, that's what outside
So
means.
something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold!
No, beyond the school walls. Yeah. So show it to us. Sure. Damn. That one's a little bit more unsettling. Bro, look at his face. Yep. Bro's flabbergasted. You forgot about this? This is like the main thing.
Dangerous. The world is grown.
So very dangerous. That's what it means. I'm gonna start reading because she's talking so slow.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
All the Monokumas around the world? Really?
What am I looking at?
Fair question.
Scene from a movie or something, right? What you just
So, oh, you should recognize it. We should recognize it. What about we recognize? It's been years. Fair. This whole thing is insane. That is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall. Okay.
Kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial.
This wasn't the fucking final class trial. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, fuck. What the fuck am I gonna argue? I'm going to guess it's Genocide's Jack.
Come on, bitches.
Whoa.
Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed up, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
And this is where we say goodbye to my wife. And I'm totally uninterested.
She might remember.
Who might remember?
Bye bye, Toko.
The other token.
Other Toko? It's okay.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have.
Yeah,
those
the other
memories.
Toko. Yeah, like this game is 2010s.
What do you say, Toko?
No.
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Yeah, and forfeiting your existence from this game for what it's left of it.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Sigh.
It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Okay, you coded Spider-Man. Okay.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Just move on.
I ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
We're up to speed.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Don't talk. Okay.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Yep. Yeah, destruction. We don't need to look every single one of these images. Come on.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Why didn't you say anything?
Why didn't you say something earlier?
Nobody asked.
Questions when someone bothers to ask me.
Yep.
Quiet, you know? Oh my God! You're the worst liar in the world.
More important,
That's funny.
if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
No one remembers anything.
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I
Don't.
can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't
You're
really
so
say if it
gay.
happened or if it's still happening.
Like respectfully to Celeste, if you ever watch this, I'd let her kiss me. But she off. Like, come on.
Tragic event in human history.
That's the way you should say it.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
Like, mood, yeah. Like, if she offered a guy with a kiss, sure, bring it in. But this gay wad.
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
I mean, destroyed is a big word.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the
Just fucking people with Monokuma masks.
event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Thank you for the summary.
Do it?
Yep.
Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
The world just went to shit.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die!
Girl.
Tragedy!
You're
Okay,
funny as
okay,
hell, but
that's
come on.
enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end
Yeah,
is
that's for the
supposed to
sequels
mean
to solve.
everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
So what did it?
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
End of the
Every
world.
person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come
Don't
on.
be a
You're just
nihilist.
being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
Capitalism is
You
gone.
took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Damn.
Hey, so, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Hmm. Huh. What are we thinking, chat? Oh, this one's a doozy. Huh. Man. Which one is it? Okay, this is not fun anymore.
Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what
Okay, she's switching fast speed. She's getting bored.
don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Oh, you're sick. You're sick in multiple levels.
Like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Woo!
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Ha! Your family's dead.
I can confirm that his entire family has died.
Yay!
Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Rich people died.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Your family's dead. The 1% is dead. This is good news.
And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
You're just a random blonde guy.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
They died like pussies.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? That don't make sense.
There's no way that happened.
Oh
a
my
year ago.
god, Makoto. Keep up. Keep up, you dumbass.
We only came to this school a few weeks ago.
You lost your fucking memory, you dumbwit.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Did you though?
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wow, what a shocker. 2 years ago? What does that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect.
Deny
Deny
that?
that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
Damn, that kind of. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That like kind of goes hard.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Yeah.
What are the memories I took from you?
Now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
You know.
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
You say that like you ever knew what's going on. This bitch is having an existential crisis. Love that. It's something from us. So memories took from us. Our life has helped speak.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope.
Ding 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 ding.
No. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Fair.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
Yep.
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And
Y'all
that
are
entire
grown
period of
adults.
time
So
is
any
precisely what you've forgotten.
any freaky comment about you, it's A-okay.
That's not possible.
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe it. I want it to be impossible. But if that's the truth, then we have to accept it. Okay. Group photo, uses Jack, Kyoko's account. Looker notebook?
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
You've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's up? Is something wrong?
What's up?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This
Yep.
is absolutely my handwriting without a doubt. But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing. No way.
It looks like you
Yep.
actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies. It's a one big lie.
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no
The explanation for the pocketbook.
this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
Yep.
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral.
Damn.
Yes!
Low key, me neither.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events?
But damn,
This
that's
is your
fucked
chance
up.
to build lasting friendships, right?
Damn. Okay. Yeah. No. This hits me in my
And
existential
that,
crisis of
something
missing time.
tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most
Awful, most
moment
tragic event in
right
human history, we
before
know.
Everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that
Despair, but then you forgot about it all.
And once you've forgotten, You made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
Was that the choice?
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
What?
Explaining stuff is boring.
What the fuck do you mean?
We are bored of this world.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating. But I think that's kind of the point.
But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Motherfucker!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where your memories come apart. Where your memories come apart. She's talking about the moment where when I fainted at the entrance ceremony, when I got in my sets. When I fainted, right?
I got it.
Yeah.
The moment I lost my memory. I can't think of any time other than that day.
Yep, when we all got high and yeah.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom.
You made a hand on the
with my
desk?
head on the desk.
Yep. You sneaky
Not
motherfucker.
much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But it was 2 years, baby.
But instead, 2 whole
Yep, that's
years
the
gone
thing.
by.
Like, I know my name is Madness, but you're one crazy bitch.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories?
Poof.
Gone.
Man, that's
Which means,
so
of
weird
course,
to even conceptualize.
When everyone met for the first time,
It wasn't actually for the first time.
actually for the first time.
We were already friends.
Unaware of
And then
this
we kill
fact,
each other.
You took the time to introduce yourselves to each other,
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
Why are you blue?
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together.
Man, this is tired. I'm gonna be real with you, Chad.
Killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been
And also because the fact that I cannot even talk, like, because it's already voice acted, my joke making ability is very limited.
Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
Yep, everyone is dead. Wouldn't it be nice that even after all that happened, they actually happened to be alive?
Set things up to be like this.
It would kind of beat the purpose of the narrative of being all sad and stuff, but yeah, imagine if no one actually died by the end and everyone was fine.
I love you all so much.
Kill yourself.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan
Are
to
we
bring
really
despair
getting
to
the
all
whole
mankind.
thing? All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Okay, Chad. How much left? How much more trial is left of this? 'Cause, like, it would suck to just leave it here in half. But I'm low-key burnt out. It's been how much time has it been? It's gonna be 3 hours. I'm tired. I wanted to go to the movies today. What do we say, Chad? What do we think? What do we think, Chad? Should we leave it here or is it not worth it? Like, I could finish it in like the next 10 to 20 minutes. What do you say, chat? Do we finish it today? Cause like dead ass, this is going on for so long. Can I save? Okay, I can save. What do we say, chat? I'm not seeing any replies. You know what? I think for the sake of everyone, because I'm guessing you guys are tired too. For the sake of everyone, we're gonna leave this here, and we're gonna finish this next week. All right? All right. Because we already got like 2 episodes worth, like for the YouTube, 2 episodes worth of content. So yeah. This has been a lot. I'm saving here. I'm saving here. Yeah. It's just so fair. Yeah, it's long. Like, this is so long. I don't remember it being this long. I thought we could finish it today, but I got tired. Okay, you're like, oh, tired of playing a video game where you barely even play. Sorry, chat. That's what happens. But yeah. Well, today wasn't the last day. So at least you get me playing Trigger Happy Havoc for 1 week more. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I'm that tired. Anyways. God, this is gonna be the first time we don't get Toko here with me. You know what, actually? I don't like that idea. Hold on. There we go. There you go. We need her to finish this. Okay. Hi. Okay. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm sorry that we couldn't finish it today, but we will certainly be finishing this next week. Sorry. This is lovely. We'll definitely finish this next week. Thank you everyone for watching. Check the YouTube because there's gonna be another episode probably tonight if I don't fuck it up. Thank you all. Get ready for the actual ending next week. Love you all. Love you, Melt, for being here. And I'll see you guys next week. And remember, stay crazy. Bye-bye. Finally, on Trigger Happy Havoc.
Danganronpa.
That's right. You just heard next time on Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa for the last time. There's no why. She's just fucking batshit insane. Oh my fucking god! Gameplay! To reenact the Truman Show! Oh, suck your cock, man! Just help me! Fuck you! I'm gonna let you simmer in that despair for a little longer. Would you like a taste of the power? Would you like to do something worse? Sleep in the night, the fight lasts for hours, you can be hurt.